Welcome to the Slow Stretch Hips routine. When you're ready, meet me in extended child's pose. And as you breathe in and out through your nose, relax your legs and hips. Take your time as you slowly rise and make your way to downward facing dog. With a generous bend in your knees, begin to straighten out one leg and then the other, finding a pace, even a movement that serves you best today. Then from here, let's set up half pigeon. Bring your right knee up towards your right wrist. Lay your shin flat on your mat and sink into your hips. Your shin will only be parallel to the top of your mat when you are super duper flexible. Today, find the position that serves you so that your hips can still be squared off towards the front of your mat. Then slowly walk your hands forward, taking your time as you lower down towards your mat. If this position doesn't feel right for you, you're always welcome to take a figure 4 variation instead, either down on your back or with your legs up the wall. Either way, a figure 4 variation is a wonderful way to get deep into your glute and hip without all of the added body weight on top of the stretch. Just find the position that serves you today. Then focus on your breath and any connection between this deep, smooth belly breath and the sensation you feel in your right hip and glute. See if you can relax your shoulders, your neck and jaw. Melt into your mat. As slow as you'd like to go, rise. And make your way to hero, sitting on your knees and heels. Gently close your eyes and lower your left ear down towards your left shoulder. Relax your right shoulder away from your right ear. Relax your jaw, your eyelids, your eyebrows. And draw your chin back to center. Make your way back to downward facing dog and switch sides. Left knee towards your left wrist. Sink into your hips. Sink down towards your mat with your hips squared off towards the front of your mat. And if you modified on the other side, make sure you do so here. We'll be here for a couple of minutes, so take your time as you slowly settle and soften into place. Allow yourself to feel whatever comes up, whether it's physical or emotional. Observe it, notice it. And then just as easily as you let your breath go, let this feeling go, like a balloon, floating away. Inhaling to create space. Exhaling to release tension. Inhaling the new. Exhaling the old. Continue breathing, relaxing, as you sink further into your left side. Nice and slow. Take your time as you slowly rise, walking your hands back up. Take a seat in hero on your knees and heels. Completely relaxed and calm. Just lower your right ear towards your right shoulder and let your left shoulder drop away. For a few smooth, slow breaths. Then draw your chin back to center. Come forward to a tabletop on your hands and knees. And for puppy dog pose, keep your hips above your knees as you walk your hands forward, melting your chest down towards the mat. And with your forehead resting on your mat, breathe, using your deep breath to create space wherever you need it most. And slowly walk your hands back, Shift your hips towards your heels for a traditional child's pose. Take your arms down by your sides, palms facing up behind you, and feel your shoulders roll open, your hips relax as you settle into a tiny little ball. One at a time, plant your hands underneath your shoulders and rise. Turn to face the side of your mat, and for frog pose, separate your knees as wide as comfortable. Bring your shins parallel with each other behind you and flex your toes so that the inner arches of your feet are now down on the ground, toes flexing up towards your knees. Keep your hips in line with your knees, and you're welcome to stay up on your hands or even lower down to your forearms. But be very mindful here not to jerk around. Only slow and gentle movements within this pose. And you may have heard me say before that your body responds to what you demand of it. But if you're in a posture like this, and it feels very intense, and you clench up through your fists, your jaw, your eyes, and the tiny muscles in your shoulders, well, your body's gonna say, oh no, let's go in defense mode. So you've gotta work with yourself. Train your body to relax by starting with the muscles you have the most control over. Your face, your expression, your breath, your shoulders, and hands. Set a tone for total relaxation. And find the place where you can just breathe, knowing that over time, your body will soften. Your hips will relax, and you might be able to go a little bit deeper. You're here for one more minute. See if you can go a little bit deeper. Relax everything you don't need. Just breathe. One more big breath in, and big breath out. Moving as slow as you'd like to go. Come back up to your hands. Gently inch your knees closer towards each other. Slowly lifting out of the pose. Then come back to a tabletop facing the front of your mat. And from your tabletop, let's set up cow-facing legs. Bring your right knee up between your hands. Then step your left knee behind your right and take a seat on your hips. So your right leg is crossed deeply over your left. Adjust so that your hips are square and even, so you're not just sitting on one hip. You can start with your ankles right next to your hips, or if you're feeling more flexible today, you can open your ankles up towards the sides of your mat. Wherever you are, take your hands to the arches of your feet and give yourself a little foot rub, massaging out any tension or tight areas in your feet, arches, ankles, or toes. From here, begin to walk your hands forward and hinge from your hips as you fold over your cow legs. Feel free to rest your forehead in your hands, or just let your head hang heavy, shoulders roll open, for 1 full minute of deep breathing and hip opening. Slowly rise. And using your hands to support you, turn your body to the left again, to the left again, and you'll be sitting on your left hip with your right leg crossed over. Just a funky transition to switch sides. Adjust so you're sitting evenly on both hips as much as you can. Sit up tall, relax your hips. And this time, instead of the foot rub, we'll do something called a toe hug. So with your palms touching the soles of your feet, thread your fingers between your toes. If your feet begin to cramp, then back off and take your time as you slowly ease your way in. Otherwise, you might be able to get it so that the webbing of your fingers goes all the way to the webbing of your toes, and just squeeze, hold, breathe. And you'll notice a big opening, a really interesting sensation throughout the muscles and the tiny bones in your feet. Release your toe hug and notice any new sensation. And when you're ready, slowly fold forward. Feel your belly press into your thighs as you breathe. Relax your shoulders and hips and melt into this pose for several deep, slow breaths as you breathe smooth and deep. Nice and slow, begin to rise. Use your hands to support you as you unravel your legs and come to lie down on your back. For Supta Baddha Konasana, bring the soles of your feet together and let your knees fall open like butterfly legs. Feel your inner thighs soften. Feel your lower back relax. Feel your whole body becoming heavy as you melt through the mat beneath you. Without changing or altering your breath, just notice how your breath feels in your body. Chances are, at this point, it's already very smooth and slow. And whenever you are going about your day-to-day life and you feel rushed, tense, or anxious, remind yourself that you can change your pace, and it starts with your breath. All you have to do is take a big breath in and out. Draw your navel in towards your spine, then pull your knees together and into your chest for a full wind pose. You're welcome to hold on to your knees or even the backs of your thighs, but relax and feel your breath so deep that your belly grazes your thighs on your inhale and slowly falls on your exhale. Inhales inflate and exhales deflate. And that's it for our slow stretch hips routine. Have a good day.
Well done, Yogi. If you like that practice, you're going to love what's inside the SarahBethYoga membership and app, and I have a very special offer for you. Thousands of yogis just like you have joined the SBY community to get fitter, happier, and healthier. When you join the SarahBethYoga membership and app, you'll get access to me, our private SBY community, and the exclusive members-only SarahBethYoga app with the entire SarahBethYoga library, including hundreds of members-only videos, classes, and calendars. Like the Yoga Pose Breakdown series with in-depth, multi-angle breakdowns of the most common yoga poses so that you can strengthen your yoga practice. And the Yoga Tips series, where I answer your most frequently asked questions, address what's most important and what really doesn't matter. Also, the 31-day mobility calendar to help you prevent injury and age gracefully with just the right amount of strength and flexibility. You'll also get access to the SBY community with thousands of like-minded yogis just like you from all across the world. This is the place where you can ask questions, get advice, get feedback directly from me and all the yogis just like you. On top of all of that, as a SarahBethYoga member, you also get exclusive giveaways, major discounts on yoga products that I use and love and that I've produced myself, and also pre-access to future SBY events. And right now, you can join the SarahBethYoga membership and app with a very special offer below. Just click the link below this video and join the SBY community to get fit, happy, and healthy through yoga. See you there.